he said, asked me one time, he's one of these fellers that, you know, he wouldn't give a damn nickel to see a piss ain't eat a bale of hay. So he said, how much they pay you to do that show, boy? I said, they pay me a little something, Barney. He said, I don't know how much it is, but it's too damn much. I said, really? He said, well, yeah, it didn't take you but 7 or 8 minutes. You know?
Yeah, that's all they show. Hey, everybody, welcome to the X5 podcast. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Welcome to the hottest show out of Cleveland, Alabama.
The hottest.
We are joined 100%. Today by my co-host here, the HMFIC, Charlie Reese.
Hey, hey.
Looking like Panama Jack's nephew today.
Christian Jack.
Casio Kid is in the house today. We've got my other co-host, Jeff Allen, here. What's going on, people? Hey! Cobra Mike, after a long awaited... Yeah. He is back on the podcast, everybody.
He was in jail.
He was here. Now he's back to offend all the ladies in the audience. What few listeners we have, the lady audience.
Hanging and banging.
And then we're rejoined by our buddy Killer Beaz is in the house.
Yeah.
Killer Beaz, I want you to introduce our guest today.
I tell you what, I'm a little starstruck today.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Are you?
I am extremely starstruck.
Well, here's what is so cool, man. The stars of the Discovery Channel hit series Moonshiners, Mark and Digger.
What's up,
right.
guys?
Yes.
You know, just that starstruck business, I can see already that someone here is full of crap.
Yeah, maybe. And by looking over here, you can tell it's not me.
Yeah. I hope you wore your boots today, guys.
What's up, guys?
I see me every morning, and it don't bother me a bit.
You got to pull that mic up to you
Uh-oh.
when you're talking.
Put your hand over here.
Wait, tuck it in your overalls. Tuck it in your overalls.
Where's the clip for this thing to click it on my
Oh,
gallery?
there you go. That's your mic stand.
There it is.
No, I ain't gonna go there.
Do it. You best not.
You know how to stuff them overalls. You've been doing it for years.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, hell. You want me to tell that story about the beach?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, we went to the beach one time, and I was picking up women left and right, and he's madder than hell. He said, you son of a bitch, said, you're always picking these women up. I don't know what you're doing. I'm doing wrong.
He was paying them.
After the disappointment, turns out you have to. It's called hostage money. I said, look, you got to go down to Piggly Wiggly and pick you out a tater. And it's got to be a certain size. And I said, did you cram it down in your swim trunks and you walk up and down the beach? Well, hell, I heard laughing and giggling going on. I looked, and hell, there he come. Well, he put that tater in the back.
Look, he ain't laughing at all.
And that potato is still there.
I'm sure it is.
No, but it's baked.
And just so you know,
Target makes swimsuits where you can tuck your tater in them.
Hey, I seen the commercial
Bikinis.
for those. I'm not sure how that would work.
Is it a bacon potato or a sweet tater?
No, it's called like a.
No, they're called. Hey, no,
If he's sitting on it, it's a sweet
Yeah.
tater.
Have y'all seen that underwear? Have you seen that, Beaz?
they're
I
called.
saw a
yeah, I've
picture
seen
of it.
that.
They're called tater tuckers.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, tater tuckers.
I think you just made.
You
that
know,
shit
the thing
up.
about
That sounds like something on a menu at Golden Corral or something.
I need a tater tucker right now.
Ain't that where Jeff Foxworthy
God.
working now?
I did pick up a girl with that tater.
Yeah.
That wasn't pretty either.
She had one.
The girl or
She had one too.
Yeah, she looked like crime.
She had a good heart.
crime.
Well, she
Yeah.
made a hell of a ham sandwich.
But she owned a liquor store, so.
Oh, there you go.
I bet she had a big heart. I'll never forget. I died one day laughing. We was watching Moonshiners. Moonshiners is my guilty pleasure. I love.
Come
that
on
show.
now.
Huh.
And Mark Digger's on there talking about Big Sloppy. Okay, a still they got.
Oh, yeah.
And Mark goes, she's sloppy, but she's got a big heart.
You know, somebody, we're from the South here, guys.
Yeah.
You know, every day somebody's heart, bless their heart,
Yeah.
bless his heart, you know. And when they said that, you kind of gathered the fact that they was a little bit off plumb.
Oh,
you know,
man, 100%.
Yeah,
We say that about David all the time. Bless his heart.
Normally, when somebody starts a conversation with "bless their heart," they're fixing to say
insult the shit.
Yeah, insult the shit out of you.
Where we're from, bless your heart's enough of an insult.
Yeah.
That is. That's what I'm saying.
So which one of your cousins did you get birthed by?
So bless his heart. He's got a tater in the back of his underwear.
We call them brusbands around here.
Brusbands.
You brothers and cousins and husbands and all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Crazy stuff.
We used to go to family reunions on the off chance of picking up a chick.
Well, hell, if it hadn't been for our cousins and shit, we never would have learned about sex.
Well, that's right.
hey, there's an old saying: "Why go across the street when you can go across the hall?"
Exactly.
Oh my God.
You know, and cousin Aunt Debbie's the one that taught me this.
Right?
Yeah.
Was she a second cousin?
Well, cousin Aunt Debbie, I never had it explained to me any further than that.
Well, she didn't have to.
Yeah.
You were in.
Cousin ain't Debbie.
Yeah, it's kind of like this is a true story. I had to take a psychological exam for a job one time, which I thought with the job, you had to be crazy to go get it. Well, I got to reading these questions. There was 50 of them. About every fourth or fifth question was about why do you have fantasy about having sex with your mother and your sister. And why do you have fantasies about making love to your mother? And I don't. Well, finally it come, why do you prefer having sex with your mother over your sister? And I said, hell, she got better pussy than my sister. That's a no-brainer.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. That's the podcast. Appreciate y'all.
Let's retire as
And
the
I
greatest
told me not to
podcast we've
filter
ever
myself.
done.
And I
Holy
rode down
shit.
here with him.
How long were you guys doing the show before you met your husband here, Killer Beaz?
Yeah.
Well, I met Beaz before we did the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, 25 years ago, the Opryland Hotel.
Been longer than that, damn it.
30 years ago.
You remember it like it's yesterday.
I do not remember it like it was yesterday.
That color back didn't work on your brain, too.
The part I remember is I was in an elevator. It's like the wee hours of the morning, and the door opened, and Digger came in with a luggage cart full of cardboard boxes, and I could see jar lids in the boxes. So,
Yeah, the ball on the side of the box wasn't any indicator.
Right. So that's how we met. That's what started it, was that elevator ride.
I tell you what, every
So-
story that you have of meeting somebody starts with an elevator ride, whether it be Leonard Skinner or these guys.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Right.
the same thing.
Well, it was just me. I was there for the Tennessee Funeral Directors Association convention. And that was big money for liquor. Hell, you could double your price on it, and they didn't qualm.
Yeah, I was doing Zanies, and at that time they actually were keeping me at the Opryland Hotel.
Yeah.
So
You notice he said they were keeping me there. I mean, just getting him a room to stay is not the same as being kept.
Well, back at that time, they had to tie him in the bed.
That's where he got right, isn't it? But,
yeah, that was my sordid past. Fast forward till it started again
Yeah.
when we got to go on Moonshiners. I was doing it. Where was that? Bristol.
You were in
You were in
Bristol.
Bristol.
You gave me a call when you were going to Bristol.
Right. So
Then we met in Gatlinburg first. Is where I first met you with Beaz.
gotcha. Right.
At the distillery.
Yep.
Wow.
So Corporate and I pulled over on our way back home and hung out with Digger and hit it
Yeah.
off. We both have experience in the we both have experience
Okay, time to go.
in the funeral business. We've both embalmed. I was an
Right.
apprentice embalmer at one time, and Digger's family was in that business still are, kind of, right?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I mean, they kill people, but they don't involve.
So the first time I was on, it was like, such a big deal. Wow, I'm going to actually be on freaking Moonshiners, Discovery Channel. So Corporate calls me the night before I start filming. She goes, look, you got to put something on that gray mustache of yours and your gray goatee. You're going to look like you're old. It's going to be gross. You'll have to wear a headband and stuff. But anyway, sorry.
What are you saying? I'm gross.
I was trying to say it without saying it.
Remember, this show will be over with here in a little bit.
You know, Jeff is a connoisseur when it comes to the beard dye. You might could. He uses that stuff made up there in y'all's neck of the woods called just for Mennonites. That's
a little south of us.
It's all natural. It's all natural. That's why I choose to use it.
Yeah.
So corporate instructs me.
And y'all were jumping on me about using that P word.
Yeah.
So corporate talked me into dyeing my stuff. So the next day we get up and I look in there and it is jet black. I mean, it looks like felt or something.
Steven Seagal.
It looked faker than 18-inch dick.
So we go to film. And we're doing a thing. I'm standing by my car, and Digger's walking up, and the camera's behind him, and Digger's going, just laughing, and I'm scared to death.
I'm saying, damn, Beaz, have you lost weight? You look different, man.
Yeah. You look younger. You look different. You look great. Just all this stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Who the hell ordered the Burt Reynolds stunt double?
Yeah, the only thing he liked looking like Bert's putting a big rubber girdle around him.
That.
And Beaz honestly, we gave Beaz a really hard time for 3 or 4 seasons, Beaz?
6, 7.
Still going,
you know, and it's you get in the groove, and it's hard to change that.
It is.
And
we were hazing him like it was a fraternity.
They were, dude.
He took it so well, but ultimately, when it was his turn and he pulled the best one probably could have been pulled on us, I was furious for just a second because I thought we had ruined the whole run of liquor. But then when I seen what happened, what did I tell you, Beaz? Well played.
Yes, you did.
Well done, Beaz.
Explain it for everybody.
Yeah,
What happened?
What it was it the triple? No, it wasn't a triple grain. I can't
It was
remember.
a cognac.
It was a cognac that we was trying to run. Cosby
Because we
cognac.
had to run it twice.
And it had to be run twice, so you can run it as fast as you want to during the first distillation, the wash run, and so what happened, he had heard us talk about sometimes your liquor will come out blue. It'll look like Windex. And really ain't no rhyme or reason to it unless you've got a cankered up connection or something somewhere in the still. Don't hurt it. It just looks worse than shit,
Yeah.
But he asked around. We had probably 7 or 8 gallons already run in a big copper catch bucket, and he put blue food dye in it. And he just let me discover it on my own. And I had the damnedest hissy fit that ever was, I said,
Damnedest hissy fit.
But he knew, he had learned enough that he knew it had to be redistilled anyway. And that will clean it up, in the second distillation.
He was kicking and cussing. I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell, we're going to run it again anyhow.
But we, in years past, before we learned some of this stuff, we had poured it out, which, we wasted a lot of good blue liquor. But,
There it is right
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
When did he
Look
tell
at
you?
them pursed lips. Look like I'm fixing to pay off an election.
When did he tell you? When did you figure it out?
He didn't. Mark saw it.
Well, I think he's standing there and just was holding his little bottle of dye.
Well,
like
y'all
this.
had decided we were going to dump it out, so Digger
told
was
you
on.
to hold his food cup.
Yeah, and Digger,
That's
I go,
it,
Digger, let me help you get that, and I go, here, Mark, hold my food coloring.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, well done, you little bastard.
Well, the big takeaway from all this, honestly, we was hazing the hell out of him. Carrying shit that weighed him more than he did. And he's panting and going on. I said, damn, Beaz, you got to get in shape. Just gasping for air and laying on one side and shit. And then here we go, 3 years later.
2 months later.
Beaz said, I had 27 heart attacks last week. I said, what?
It was in a month.
He whines a lot, you know. That's why we.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
that's how I
why
sing.
We keep 5-gallon buckets of Vagisil around the road.
Just in case.
So
Did y'all sell this show to the network? Did y'all go to the network and sell it, or they approached
Believe
you?
it or not, the dumb bastards come looking for us.
Well, you got to understand, these guys come from literal moonshine royalty. Look, some of these boys are city boys in this room. They don't know about popcorn or JD. They have no
My
clue.
cousin wouldn't kiss me the first time I tried.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Didn't try hard enough.
but these guys is like, this is, you know, the real people that really made the, you know what I mean?
Back when it was illegal.
How did they hear about y'all?
Well, no, it's never was legal. It's like,
Actually,
That's the point.
yeah, a guy.
It's illegal now.
it's always
still
been
illegal.
If it ain't got a label and a tax stamp on it, it's still illegal.
That's right.
You know, a guy by the name Matthew Ostrom, who owns McGill Entertainment,
Yeah.
they were investigating to see, I guess, if there was enough interest to do a show. And he, of course, I guess he'd found out of my friendship with Popcorn. And he reached out to me and spent a couple of days with me. And I didn't know this for 3 or 4 years, but he said that I was actually the first person he talked to during his investigation.
Wow.
So, you know, it's strange the way it came about. But
How many seasons are we in now?
season 12 just aired.
Yeah,
That's a successful show.
Oh, well, yeah.
right.
That's incredible.
Reality TV past 5 seasons. That's
I didn't come
considered
on. I
highly
didn't come
successful.
on the show actually until season 3, and Digger came on in season 4. I just finished my 10th season, and Digger his 9th. You know, and it's been a challenge.
Any reservations about going?
Every day.
You know, it's been a double-edged sword. We've obviously got to meet some people we'd have never got to meet.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we've got to do a lot of things we wouldn't have got to do, and we've done some things we wish to hell we hadn't had to do and never want to do again. But with all that being said, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's been a hell of a trip, and Digger and myself, our whole idea is to pay homage to the old timers that did it.
Yeah.
We didn't have to depend on it for a living. They did. And, you know, we're not still sure that we've paid our dues yet. They have.
Yeah, these old timers. I mean, our biggest mistake's not listening to them. You know, there was so much information that flew by us that we were too busy having a large time.
Oh yeah,
Well, yeah.
But now, hell, we're the old timers.
Yeah, that's what one of those guys told me. I was saying, well, you old timers, I sit and talk, you old timers, y'all always didn't look. He said, hey, son, he said, hold up a minute. And I said, what? He said, I'm a washed up has-been. He said, you boys are old timers.
Wow.
So
You know,
When
everything's
did this
perception.
happen?
So who do y'all have to take on the legacy after you guys?
I don't know.
Y'all have been 12 seasons. You ain't found somebody yet?
Nobody wants
kids
the
are too damn
job.
lazy.
There ain't nobody gonna work that hard.
I tell y'all what I found out being on the show. The quote unquote hillbillies that we work with are absolute geniuses.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, just the
talking about me
ingenuity
and you.
there. I mean,
Thank you, Beaz.
yeah. Well, literally, if you've not been around the guys and seen how they work, how they problem solve and that stuff, then you really
You know why
don't
that
get
came
just
about?
how deep it is for them, because there's so much chemistry and physics involved in the distillation of non-taxed
I
artisan
don't know that.
spirit.
Hell, I'd have got a good job.
Yeah, hell, if I known I was so damn smart, I wouldn't have struggled so long.
Yeah.
It looks like Beaz is looking for another sign-on bonus. with all
That's
that.
right. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, backwoods engineering, man. You gotta work with what you got, and
Well,
And you
that's
got to
figure out how to
respect
make it
that
work.
too,
like my
man.
papa told me, poor folks got poor ways, boy.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I reckon.
I mean, do you remember the cool part for all of us? Y'all are kind of different. Y'all are in the business and kind of came up in it. But for all of us in the South, I mean, that was the cool deal to go, hey, he's got a moonshine hookup.
Yeah.
Like, that was the
Oh,
jam,
yeah, it
man.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't.
When
we
you
don't
go,
think
somebody's
that
got
much
the
of it.
moonshine hookup.
You
It's-
know,
I mean, it still is.
you could get done with a damn jar of liquor what $100 bill wouldn't get you done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
Yeah.
It was nothing to us. I mean, hell, we was sick of liquor. We had hundreds and hundreds of gallons of liquor.
Yeah, I mean, damn. It was
But
everyday
somebody that
business.
didn't have access to it, you know, from Chicago or somewhere, you know, it was.
That jar show up and it's game on.
Yeah, and they think they can drink it like water, and before long they'll damn be sprawled out in the weeds somewhere, you know.
Well, that's funny as hell. Everybody says, "Oh, that shit's 175, 180 proof." No, it's not. You just don't know how to drink it.
Oh yeah, I went to a Talladega race and missed the entire race on account of moonshine one night.
Ain't that sad?
Yeah.
No, that's the best Talladega race
You're
you ever
welcome.
went to.
You're the one they named the boulevard after.
That was the best Talladega race you ever missed.
You ever missed?
It's the best.
Took 2 weeks to go over him chap lips.
I mean, I literally woke up and everybody was jumping up and down about who won, and I was like, I didn't catch one lap.
I bet the next morning, I bet you felt like you'd been slapped through the mouth with a sack full of wet sunbitches.
Definitely. Hey, who put these up behind me, by the way?
I don't know.
I saw this.
Hey, guys, by the way, y'all check your damn car before you leave. So
Oh, yeah.
you talking about pulling pranks on one another. We got all these nice magnetic bumper stickers.
They stick them
yeah.
everywhere.
And
man.
we've got everybody from famous musicians to comedians to everybody that'll text us about the next day. Y'all motherfuckers. You know,
Yeah. Just think about going back up in the mountains with that shit on the back of your car.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I mean, really, what's wrong with that?
Well, honestly, they would all just want one.
Until you've been on the business end of a golden shower, I don't want to hear you talk about it.
What's that one say, David?
Yep, don't knock it till
I
you
love
try it.
bukkake.
I love getting bukkakied,
And the other one?
and I love golden showers. So.
Oh, God, that reminds me of the old joke. I think it was a Killer Beaz joke. It might have been.
What?
I don't know. You know the difference in a chickpea and a garbanzo bean, right? I've never had a garbanzo bean on me.
Oh, God. Pass me that jar over.
Cassio,
Hey,
what
look.
do you think of? Yeah.
What do y'all think of this ambrosia?
What do you think about Beaz's?
Yeah.
Because y'all tell the truth. Y'all ain't cutting no shit.
Tell the truth.
Do you want me to tell the truth, Ben?
Yeah.
Digger, don't tell the truth. We still love him.
Well, I mean, it's all right for training drinking.
Well, hey, Beaz, I got to say this, though. I sure do appreciate you at least bringing us some to sample today.
Yes, sir. Well, I had brought this other jar
That's about it.
last
Just so
visit.
you know, that was a shot at Mark and Digger for not bringing
Oh,
it.
gotcha, gotcha.
Hell.
I mean nothing.
I know. Hell.
We're replacing this jar for you because I think everybody here's drank out of it.
Golly,
So
everybody
it's like,
drank out of
Hey,
that.
Charlie.
yeah,
Made
that
it a little higher proof. It
won't-
took care of the
No, I
germs.
just going to tell you, you know, it's good to see you drink after old Cass. Never mind those open sores.
So Beaz,
Yeah, Beaz, that one we had, every episode we drink out of it, and it looks...
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're going
That's-
to
Hepatitis C all over this.
they're saving that for the ant beds.
That's
what that.
that's a petri dish now. So I wouldn't put my lips on that
for
thing.
the ant bed.
Digger and I was actually with Beaz on the original Mash In and Run
Right.
Help
of
you
the
with that.
Ambrosia.
And then I ran that on Master Distiller when
You
I
did.
won a Master Distiller episode.
I love that show, too. That's
So-
a great show.
did.
So-
Look, some of them poor old sumbitches on there, though.
Bless their heart.
God almighty, yes.
So
Bless
Hey,
their
look,
heart.
and I get it. I get it. Making liquor and stuff like it's not just a. It's got its roots, obviously, in the South. But then you know you watch it and you see some of these poor old boys from like Oregon and things, and they got.
I'm sure there was liquor made everywhere, but
But you know, and you're looking and they're trying to. I say church it up too much. They're trying to do too much in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And it comes out cloudy, looking like dishwater or this or that. and
Well,
just
they've
like,
never had to work under pressure.
Yeah.
and
yeah.
you know most of them, a few of the ones that we still consider backwoods ones,
Yeah.
they know what it's like to work with open flame.
That's
Most
right.
of these guys, especially in the legal side of it, they
Yeah.
cook with steam. There's no danger of scorching it. They've got hydrometers,
Little electric steel.
little electric steels.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the fact that when they come on that show, they have to learn those skills in a short period of time.
That's a cool concept,
And
though, man.
it's kind of gone away, but in the beginning you had several, and all they just saw an opportunity to get on TV.
Yeah.
So hell, surely I can do that. And then they sign up and they get there and they don't have a clue.
Oh, man.
But
we've
can pick 'em out.
we've saw, and they're getting really good at it now. We've got some really great distillers coming on, and they are making some really, really good liquor.
Yeah.
I mean, you never see this, but Digger and Tim and myself have spent as long as 3 hours debating on which one to cut.
one.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've always used to hope so, and early on, we'd always get one that's really shitty. So the choice was
It was
easy.
easy, yeah.
And then sometimes you don't choose which one's best. You just choose the lesser of the shitty.
Yeah.
But it's not that way anymore, is it?
The
Pud?
lesser of the shitty. That should be the name of this podcast.
I don't remember what
We're
she
the
made.
lesser-
He uses that
Kidding.
mouth prettier than a $20 horse.
I don't remember what she made. I'd watched one, and I think she was making a grappa. It was a little lady from Texas.
Yes.
I'm not sure what she made, but
Oh,
you could tell
Wait,
she
what?
knew what she was doing. I was impressed. you
Yeah,
know.
they honestly, the ladies that pays attention,
Yeah.
they're hard to beat because
Yeah.
they'll listen
they've
and
got
they're more
patience.
precise.
They're used
Yeah.
to dealing with
They're
us.
patient.
They used to be.
Yeah.
Now they're never mind.
So hey, so Beaz. So
Yes, sir.
Can we talk about where you were telling me about they're fixing the ABC stores are fixing to start putting your stuff in?
Yes,
Can that be-
we've gotten the approval from the ABC people in Alabama, and it will be going to the ABC stores starting September 1st.
Man, that's
Yeah!
awesome.
So,
Yeah,
so
boy.
I don't know exactly how many stores to start with. It all comes out of Montgomery, but we actually had the meeting and got the okay with them. So
Alabama's
that's a
a-
really neat
Well, I
thing.
mean, I'm going to drink
Alabama's
some
a
to
control.
that,
Yeah.
Alabama's a control state, right, Beaz?
Right,
yes.
Yeah, I
right.
thought so.
Well, it's good now that instead of going to the website here September 1st, you can start buying it in your ABC stores.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So, and thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah,
too, by the way.
I just remember us talking about that.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. So, so it's been a lot of fun, man. It's my takeaway from working with these guys is
Yeah.
it is such an incredible education.
Yeah.
It is so amazing, and not in my case, not just distilling. You know, I didn't grow up in the country.
Right.
You know, when they have so many different nuanced skills and the way of looking at things, that was really, really neat for me to see that and to be exposed to it.
You talking about when you learned
So-
how to stunt break a calf?
No, no.
Or stump breaking.
That was
No.
when
You know your first lesson you learned?
Hot metal looks like cold metal. Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
Hot metal looks just
so
like
funny.
gold metal.
So has this taken y'all into distilling other things like vodka and stuff like that, or is the other-
Vodka's easy.
Yeah.
That's just sugar liquor.
Oh, is it?
Sugar liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Don't you talk about my favorite liquor like
Yeah.
that.
What's the hardest?
Oh hell!
If vodka's
Gin's-
easy, what's the hardest?
Gin's pretty tough, isn't it?
Gin's
That's a lot
hard.
of steps.
Gin's very hard, and you know you got to be so
Brandies.
careful with brandies. You know, fruits are different about fermentation.
Right.
You know, that works all together. And Digger, he's a guru on yeast and fermentation, and he likes that side of it.
He likes making that.
Yeah,
I
learned how
don't have
cure
to know
yeast
that
at
shit. I got
7
him.
age.
We've called David the guru on yeast before,
Yeah,
but it's a different,
that's a different reason.
that's a
Yeah.
different reason.
I don't want to talk about it.
You're the Talladega
you're the-
guru, huh?
Oh, the Talladega
You're the poster
yeast,
child
yeah.
for Diflacan,
That's
huh?
Now, Mark is a fabricator.
Yeah.
Yeah, he works.
I
with
can make
the
up shit
copper.
with the best of them.
Really?
Well, I mean, just if it's worthless and no count.
What in the world's? Oh my God! Me and my wife still laugh about that. She still, well, if something is real bad, she'll do that face. What was that boy? He was trying to make absinthe on one
Oh,
season of
Lance.
Moonshiners.
Lance and
Lance.
Jeff.
Yeah.
And he took him a swallow of that stuff and went to
Oh yeah. And his daddy puked immediately. Yeah.
Hell, the thing about that stuff, hell, even when it's good, it's bad.
yeah.
You know it didn't.
Well, you gotta pour that stuff. You got like a spoon. It's got holes in it
with sugar.
Is that Lance?
Sugar. That's Lance.
Lance.
Oh, Lance Waldrop.
Yeah. He don't look like that anymore.
It was like Luke Holmes' cousin.
What do you mean? What does he look like?
Lance sadly, Lance passed away.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no! I
Yeah,
didn't know
about
that.
4 years ago, I guess.
Wow.
What? I totally missed that.
Yeah, he sure
R.I.P.
did.
brother.
He did. He was a good kid. He was a really good kid.
He was the guy that was going to carry the torch for you. Now
Well,
he's
no.
back to searching for
We
him.
never actually met the guy.
I did.
Yeah.
I met him one time
You
since
did.
me and you
Yeah.
talked. Yeah.
He stood there when we were doing one of those summits, and he never offered to speak to us. And I thought, well, hell, I'm not going to speak to him either.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of that's the way people are.
Yeah.
My mama, world's worst. I was at Walmart and I seen so and so, and they didn't even speak to me. I said, "Well, Mama, did you speak to her?" Well, hell no. What I don't talk to her for? She didn't talk to me.
That old uppity bitch.
Yeah.
She thinks her shit don't stink.
If that isn't some country folk shit,
That's it.
that is you don't see that kind of shit when you go to New York. I mean, people just but that kind of talk, that's the most country shit you
It's
can.
going to be cold tonight, everybody. Wear 2 pair of pajamas to Walmart.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. A jacket is something that you wear when your mother's cold. You know, when you're growing up, a jacket's what you wear when your mother's cold. You put
Well,
it
you
on.
know, and hillbillies, if people are broke and crazy, then they're just crazy.
Yeah.
But if you're rich and crazy, you're eccentric.
That's right.
Eccentric. That is right.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, he's eccentric. So he's crazy as a damn sprayed rope.
That reminds me of somebody. Oh, dang.
You.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, but country's good too. I mean, hell, everything everybody in town's doing.
That's right.
I moved to a small town about 12 years ago from living in the city, and you're not wrong, man. You go to the Walmart or to the VFW or something, everybody knows.
VFW. What the hell are
yeah.
you doing at the VFW?
Hey,
That's
man,
the only place after midnight to go drinking.
You meet some characters at the VFW.
oh yeah.
You ain't no veteran.
But I'm a musician.
Oh, you playing?
Oh, okay.
I mean, I thought you meant you just went.
No.
You're no veteran, but I'm a
he
musician.
dances up there.
The closest thing to a veteran is a musician.
Yeah, you know.
Well, they'll let musicians in those kind of places when you're playing.
Oh, musicians. My first time on the show, we sold moonshine to Ed King
Yeah.
Come
from
on now.
Leonard
I
Skinner.
remember
Come
that
on
episode.
now.
That
Yeah.
was
God rest
cool.
his soul.
That's royalty.
That is.
Yeah. And our executive producer never shows up when we're filming, but he flew down. Chris flew down for
Just-
All of a sudden, he cared about the show.
Yeah,
didn't he?
just to meet Ed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, quit twisting our arm. We're gonna come up there and buy some liquor from you here soon
Yeah.
for the show.
Can we
So
buy
do it.
some liquor from you?
Well, I'll tell you what,
Not right now,
me and Digger. I mean, I
Hey,
guess
be
obviously
careful. Be careful.
we
By
had
the
a-
way, anything
we-
can be edited out.
Yeah,
before they say
we
it.
had a big brain fart, I mean, we would have brought you some, especially if I'd have known this little prick over here was going to show up with some.
He showed up to outdo y'all is what he did.
Yeah.
actually.
He brought his own jar.
In all honesty, I didn't wake up till I'd driven us about 70 miles.
We asked Killer Beaz when we was coming. I said, "Can we bring these boys some liquor?" He said, "Oh Lord God, no! Whatever you do,
He said, "Don't
don't bring no jar of liquor down there."
Oh, so
Damn.
Bees.
Bees
Yes,
fault.
sir.
You cost us. Now I'm drinking damn ambrosia
I
salad
wasn't-
like a damn.
I was thinking about me. I apologize.
Looking out for old
I'm
number
drinking
one.
ambrosia like I got a tater in my bathing suit. You know, the back.
Hey, you keep drinking it, you probably will have it. But at least there could be a chick in your future.
Yeah, there you go.
Might look like Killer Bees, but we're all right.
Hey, tell him your Ric Flair story. Tell him about when you were having dinner with Rick, and your wife was there, and he couldn't believe that was actually your wife. Tell
Oh
him.
yeah, I married outside my league. I outkicked my coverage clearly.
Beautiful.
Is that Big
beautiful
Booty
girl.
Judy?
Big Booty
Big
Judy,
Booty
you
Judy.
met
Okay.
Big Booty Judy.
Oh, I love her
You know
already.
me.
I
She's
love her
outside of my
already.
league. She's outside of my league.
Yeah, we shot machine guns together.
You did.
Oh
And
hell, I
hopefully
really
she-
love her now.
Hopefully she never gets her cataracts fixed.
Damn,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
If I know that, I wouldn't have ghosted her after that first time.
I'll just tell you right now, she's a great kisser. I'll tell you.
She's all right.
Well, tell us the story. Hell, you got me all worked up now.
He said
Ric Flair
machine
story.
guns and everything. Fuck it. I want to know. There she is right there, guys, on the screen.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
If Dustin will quit.
Don't worry
Look
about
at
it.
that.
Oh, hell, let me get my phone out. I'll show
right
y'all
in
some
front of
pictures of her. Honey, I'm just kidding. I won't bring the pictures out.
Ric Flair is a friend of mine, and we had.
Hold on now. Don't step on his dick.
Yeah, watch my. Right, I got flip flops on. You know, watch your toes over there with your boots. But well, we were eating, and the first time I had met Ric Flair a few times, and the first time he met my wife, we were eating, and he just kept looking over at her, and he said, "Now, who are you with?" And she would say, "I'm with him. I'm with Casio," and she was like, "Oh."
And he said, "How much are you paying her?"
Well, close. He said he was looking around and he goes, I don't get it. And she was like, well, I love him, blah, blah. And he goes, she gets up and she leaves and goes to the restroom and he goes, hey, you got a big hog on you? I said, nope. And he looked at my buddy, he goes, is he rich? And he goes, nope. And he goes, I just don't get it then.
Well, you can tell by looking at you, you mash more out than most men can get.
All right. Now it's my turn to tell my Ric Flair and Cassio's wife story.
Uh-oh.
Me and your wife met Ric Flair, and she told him I had a big hog, so that's why we're together, and she's not with you anymore.
Long about now, I bet that boy wishes he had a parachute.
Oh, that was cold. That's a hell of a place to bring that up.
Was it?
Hold on, wait a second.
Was this
Drink
recent?
Ambrosia,
Damn.
That calls for 2 drinks.
Okay.
I want to see how much alcohol I can actually make him drink.
Thing about it is, Casio, he's offering hope to ugly fellers everywhere.
Oh, bless his heart.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's slim pickings
Bless
for
his
guys
heart,
down here.
yeah.
You know, that's what we all say. There's just
She's got a college degree.
Yeah.
She teaches CrossFit, which
She's
is
leaving one day. She's leaving. You know, one day she's gonna wake up and be like,
Yeah.
"This is what I'm married."
There's
It might
heartbreak
be,
in
but-
your future, brother.
It might be by the time this episode airs.
Right? Yeah.
We're gonna re-edit this where I'm like, I hate her.
Oh, my God.
When she goes to
When
get her
you-
eyes fixed, that's gonna be the day she's
It
like,
will.
"Oh Lord."
When you're not drinking moonshine, what's your favorite liquor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Next-
it. Just
next
moonshine.
No.
No.
I like a little. I like bourbon, not as much as Digger does. I don't drink a
He
lot
just
of it.
blames it on you.
There, you just drink another bourbon?
Honestly, I'm a vodka guy.
You're a vodka guy?
I've reformed a little bit.
Yeah.
I've
What does that
slowed
mean?
down. Now, well, means I don't drink till I fall down anymore.
You just what?
I'm sorry?
You just drink till you stagger?
I drank till I puke. Then I know it's time to stop. No, I got really drunk 4 or 5 Februarys ago, probably 4 Februarys ago.
It was bad.
It was horrible. And
February.
we were fixing to go to a gun show the next day, which was stupid on my part to get drunk before a gun show. That was kind of like going to church drunk. But, I was showing people how you actually sip liquor, the taste of it, and how you dissect and get the different flavor notes and everything. When I was drunk, probably wasn't doing a good job then either. Well, a guy brought me a 10-year-old bottle of Pappy Van.
Woo, yeah.
I got it out.
expensive.
I didn't get the older bottles out. I just got that out and poured everybody a little taste of it. Well, I got to thinking, well, hell, I done drunk a whole bottle of Whistle Pig. I looked at that Whistle Pig bottle, it was 140 proof. I said, oh, hell. Yeah. I set it down, and I drunk almost all of that Pappy Van at 110.
Jesus.
And I looked at my wife, and I said, everybody's gone, let's go home. She was on the couch in my little pool hall at our building. And she's, I'm going to stay right here. I said, suit your damn self. I'm going to the house. And I didn't open the sliding doors, the barn doors. I just walked through them.
Oh, shit.
And how I got my truck into the garage, I do not know to this day, but I did. Well, Allison had to walk home at 2:45 in the morning from the shop, which isn't far, but it's uphill all the way, and she's not in good shape. She don't. My wife don't teach CrossFit, by the way. Well, she got her box cutter.
And he ain't got no big hog.
Yeah, I ain't got no big hog either, but I could go rent one. Well, she had her box cutter and she showed up, and I figured her idea was not to protect herself. She was just going to cut me with it. And she got home. Well, she went in, she kicked the bedroom door up and started raising hell, and I wasn't there. Well, she panicked. She said, "Oh, hell, he's wandered off. He's left and gone somewhere, somebody." Well, she walked into the den, and there I was. From here down, I was up on the couch, and from here up, I was in the floor in a big puddle of slobber.
Oh yeah,
But she felt sorry for me, and she was trying to get me up, and I said, "Nope." She said, "Get up and let's get into bed." I said, "Nope, I'm going to lay right here and die."
He couldn't hit the damn ground with his hat.
Oh, I was drunk. When he showed up at 8 o'clock.
That's a good phrase. I want to use that one.
Oh my God.
Hey, we're dealing with this at a very small level, and I know you guys have had to navigate these waters before. Once you started getting popular on this TV show, friends that you knew would be terrible on the show pestered the shit out of you to have them on the show.
Oh,
How did y'all navigate?
We learned our lesson with this guy by the name of Killer Beaz.
Truett S. Beasley Jr.
Yeah.
No, for real, is that a thing that y'all had to deal with at some point? Because
everybody thinks they're going to be a hit.
Honestly,
on the show,
nobody
right?
really likes us. So
You know,
y'all just now realize you don't have 6 people to carry your guests.
it wasn't too bad actually. We took some of them on there a time or two when they saw what all it involved and how much time and damn effort it actually took. They said, "To hell with this." You know,
their shitty work ethic weeded them out.
Yeah.
You know,
the
yeah,
workload is tremendous.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it takes.
Tell them what your Uncle Barney said.
Yeah, oh yeah, my Uncle Barney, God rest him, I loved him so good. But he asked me one time, he's one of these fellers that, he wouldn't give a damn nickel to see a piss ain't eat a bale of hay. So he said, "How much they pay you to do that show, boy?" I said, "They pay me a little something, Barney." He said, "I don't know how much it is, but it's too damn much." I said, "Really?" He said, "Well, yeah, it didn't take you but 7 or 8 minutes."
Yeah, that's all they show.
And and I said, I know. Can you believe it? I didn't even try to explain it to him, but it takes it takes probably 40 hours of filming sometimes to get those 42 minutes for the whole show, and
40 hours for one episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
If
easy.
we're lucky.
Yeah, if we're lucky.
Yeah, Digger and I were digging in the mud last season trying to get our water flow back, and they would have us. And
They
it is
make
that,
pills for that now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
If I'd known that, I'd have thrown some of my Flomax in there.
but it was that. It was that thick kind of mud that will pull your boot off.
Oh,
that kind
yeah,
of
I've
hard to
been in
stand
that.
in it.
Yeah.
And so they'll have a cameraman with a close-up camera come get right up on you. You have to dig, and they'll go, "Okay, good, we're good." No, stay there. We're going to do wide angle. Then they got a different guy with a different lens, so you have to dig some more. And then you go, "Okay, trying to get out there." No, we're going to put the drone up. Then they'll fly the drone right
Like,
on
I'm trying
top
to get
of
out
it.
of the mud.
And you're right, but you have to do again. Then we're doing. No, we're going to put a GoPro on the handle of the shovel, and they'll have it pointing toward the blade so they can
So
see
it's
it.
extra work you're doing for the TV
yeah.
show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And then they turn it around to show your face. While you're
Yeah. While
you digging.
Yeah, and then just one more. We're going to get some surveillance shots.
Yeah.
So
So we're going to do
yeah.
super wide. We're going to do it to Reader's Digest version. Just same thing, just Reader's Digest version.
Yeah.
Do y'all have anybody on production that helps y'all with any of this, or there's just a camera crew and y'all have to do everything?
4-man camera crew.
Yeah, well, yeah, our crews
4-man.
on Moonshiners. It's 4 now. Master Distiller, it's done on a set, and there's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
It's much easier on us.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
just 4 guys do all of it.
Yeah, they'll hold their drink while we shovel on.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will.
But they're great. Honestly, our crews are great, and we don't always have the same one.
Yeah.
But honestly, they're really good people. They got a good hard work ethic, and they've helped us a lot. But you sure can get frustrated with them.
Well, shit, of course. Yeah.
That's an easy.
Did y'all acquire an agent?
No.
Y'all negotiate your own deal for the TV show.
We're here, ain't we?
Yeah, right.
Hell, who did you talk to about getting us here, Beaz?
Your agent.
That guy.
I ain't got no agent. I know how to tell somebody to go to hell myself.
Hey, seriously, so who is just like for each one of y'all has been the holy shit, I just met this person. Since you guys have,
Hell, it's you, Charlie.
got it. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Funny you bring that up. It was just today.
Since you guys have got all, famous, right?
Well, let's not get carried away.
Well,
You're
Hollywood.
famous.
Y'all can't even go to Walmart anymore, can
No,
you?
hell no. I bet they get flogged at Walmart, don't you?
It ain't that bad. They look at you.
Wait.
They think because we've been in the liquor business, we're damn outlaws, and they'll be looking at you.
Yeah.
And then when you cut your eyes
America's
over,
Most Wanted.
They're like, oh God.
don't
there's
look
that.
at, don't make eye contact.
Hell, you should have talked
Hey,
to him.
when's the first time you went, oh, God, everybody's watching this?
Yeah.
Well, that was at Crawdaddy's in Gatlinburg, and I was standing there taking a lick, and this guy followed me all the way across the street from Sugarlands, and I'm busting to piss. I was 12 beers in, I guess. And he came over and put his hands on my shoulders to urinal. He said, "Hey, man, can I get a picture with you?" I said, "Yeah, reach around there and hold this little fella, and I'll get you a picture." And then it finally dawned on him, "Oh, man, I did. I came up to you at the urinal." "Yeah, you did."
Yeah, it's strange.
Nah, but it ain't.
What about you?
People are very kind to you. I mean,
Yeah.
really, as a rule.
But what's the first time you went, oh, God, everybody's watching this?
That's when your girlfriend showed up.
Yeah.
Your old girlfriend.
To go,
What was his name, Dick?
to go
What
back.
was his name?
What was his name?
Dad, damn it.
He got the damn repeater.
To go back to your question, who do we meet that
Yeah.
meant the most to us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably the two people was of course Ed King
Yeah.
Incredible.
and then Dolly Parton.
Oh, incredible.
You got to meet Dolly Parton.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Did you even look at her face, or did you keep
Hell.
eyes up? Did you keep the eyes up, or what?
Hell, you couldn't have got Foggy way down that far. Have you seen how tall he is?
And honestly, we got to meet Burt Reynolds and Lee Majors.
Yeah.
You know,
That was a big
There's
episode.
Danielle.
yeah, there's Danielle. That's Dolly's niece, Danielle Parton.
She took up with Tater.
Yeah. She's sweet. She's Shine Girl. She has her own
Yeah.
distillery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But Dolly's, Dolly Parton's a national treasure.
Now y'all have done lots
Sure,
of
sure.
y'all have done lots of functions with Dolly, right?
We've done a couple.
Not
yeah.
a lot.
Oh, really? After that?
But to me, the biggest aha moment, and that was, wow, here I am.
Yeah.
We did via Sugarlands, the
Yeah.
Medal of Honor Society banquet.
Oh, that's cool.
And these Medal of Honor, I think, how many do we have there? 65?
No, there's
30.
only 65 alive. There's 37 of them there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
And looking at these
Wait,
guys.
so
and knowing
all
what they had to
recipients of a Medal of
sacrifice.
Honor got together.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have a thing.
They have a society.
They have a society, and these guys. One of the gentlemen was the inspiration for Forrest Gump,
Yep.
and another one of the gentlemen was the inspiration for Mel Gibson's character, and We Were Soldiers.
Wow.
And they were humble,
These younger guys weren't wearing their medals.
It was the young guys.
As we
wasn't it?
kind of inquired about that, why aren't you wearing your medal? They said, we hadn't earned it. These guys here, they really earned it.
They said, we don't feel worthy. I said, yes, sir. You're damn sure worthy. They don't just hand them out willy-nilly.
Oh,
you
sure.
know.
And I was sitting at dinner next to this older guy, and he's probably one of the last World War II vets in there. He was a 3 wars veteran. He was World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. I mean, he was a glutton for punishment, apparently. But he said he didn't actually see combat in Vietnam. He was just was mustering out there in that era, so he's still qualified. But he had 7 pins for Purple Hearts across his cap.
Wow.
And I said, I'm going to bet you didn't go to the Army surplus store and buy those pins. He said, nope. He said, you get one every time you're wounded, not if you shot 7 times at the same time. And I said, that's pretty impressive.
Wow.
These,
And he said, just doing my job.
yeah,
Yeah,
they were.
wow.
7 different times he was wounded.
Yeah.
Had it across. That's incredible.
Well,
We had
that's humbling just to hear that, isn't it?
That's
We had
we feel stupid.
I couldn't talk to him without crying. I mean, hell, I'd
yeah.
talk to him, I'd be bawling.
a friend of ours, she came, Laura Ashley, she came and I brought her with me and she did a live art painting of the Congressional Medal of Honors. She's one of these speed painters. And before it was over, I talked to them, and 21 of them signed this painting of the recipients. So I have this painting, and the plan with it is we're gonna donate it to the Medal of Honor Society.
Wow.
Maybe
Hall of Fame, yeah.
maybe to be on the Yorktown or something at Charleston, and then they
Right.
can make canvases or prints or copies, and it can be a fundraiser for them. But you know, this painting's literally a work of art with their signatures on it.
21 out of how many?
21 out of 65 total. Yeah. There's only 65. There was 37 at the banquet.
37 at the banquet.
So, you know, it don't need to be sitting in my garage. It needs to be where these public can see it.
Right.
That's crazy.
That was the biggest deal for me, I guess.
Well,
and then Dolly Parton and her boobs. But yeah, besides that, that was it, right?
Ooh, damn. Old Hog Daddy over here.
Hog Daddy!
Let me tell you, man, Dolly Parton still got it. If you ask me, she is
You think so?
a smoke show to me.
She,
I told my wife all the time I'll make her hold the camera. Just
you know, she's funny as hell. She loves dirty, nasty jokes.
Oh yeah.
oh, does she?
Oh hell yeah, yeah. She loves them.
God,
Yeah.
She
Dolly-
asked,
y'all gonna get me worked up. Put those pictures down right now.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you though,
Hey,
now,
that
when
black
she-
and white one right there.
when she's dolled up,
Yeah,
man,
that
by
one.
God, she's hotter than donut grease.
She is.
I agree with you, man.
Hey,
She's
that
still
black
got
and
it.
white one right there is.
I think Dolly's
yeah, that one.
77.
Click it. Oh, that's
Looks like
untouchable.
she's down
Oh,
25.
Yeah.
don't do it. Don't
bro,
do it.
bro. That's untouchable right
Yeah.
there.
Way
Every-
back, that's way back in your spank bank, ain't it, Bob?
Yeah, it sure is. God almighty, I would absolutely.
Dustin, bring up that picture.
Disappoint the hell out of her.
That'd make her.
Wait, you gotta wait. Charlie said, "Bring up that picture." What do you got?
Get the one that's got her in her little Playboy bunny outfit.
Oh,
So look at
what's
it.
this? What's this?
So
That's custom work right there.
zoom in on that right there. So
Yeah.
What is going on?
I get a text this morning. We're on our way. No, here's how our trip's going because they drove in from East Tennessee and Digger sent me that picture.
Guys, that's not how you hunt turkey down here. I
It
just
is
wanna-
not. Well,
It
I got
worked.
little did I know I was driving into a damn game of Angry Birds.
You know, it's sad because there was 2 hens, probably 12 or 14 little ones.
There's poults everywhere.
Folks everywhere, and they was all across 2 lanes of the interstate. With absolutely nowhere to go, and then the trucks behind
We
us,
talked
they are
over
them
that
out.
though. I said, hell, I'm gonna try to thread the needle, and that sumbitch there decided it wanted to fly at the last minute.
You did not thread the needle.
No, I did not.
So
It
y'all have
did.
turkey sandwiches for lunch or what?
yeah, that's right.
No, but
We-
that guy in the Pepsi truck's gonna be mad.
We have turkey potted meat sandwiches.
That's right.
It was really tender.
God almighty.
You can't make that shit up.
You cannot.
Bring
Ain't that a hell of a
that
note,
bring
though?
that back up, Dustin, on the
Ain't that a hell of a
Sugarland,
note?
Sugarland stuff.
Let's talk about this. Yeah, Sugarland's.
Yeah, when we gonna start this podcast?
Yeah.
We just getting warmed up. We'll start it here in a couple hours.
Sugarland
Tom had it.
shines, man.
That's the shit right there.
Huh?
That is.
Look
Yeah.
at that, brother.
So tell us what we're looking at right there.
Yeah.
Bills.
Well, you're looking at Mark Rogers,
Yep.
Peach Moonshine there on the left, the absolute to die for Mark and Digger's Rye Apple Moonshine.
To die for.
They make your babies be born naked.
That makes the most cooperative dates in your life right there.
I wish I had some.
Digger said some of the little fellers hated it.
Yeah,
But
some of them little guys hate it, but they kind of got used to it. And then
some
you
char?
got one. You got one Jim Tom
You
Hedrick.
good, Charles?
Yeah, I'm good.
And then Tickle, we won't even go there.
Stevie Ray Tickle.
Oh, tickle.
Now,
Tell you
Mark
what, fellas, I ain't
Rogers.
gonna lie.
Mark Rogers on the left there. Mark,
Right.
there say, Dale heard Digger say it that he's the most authentic mountain man.
Is he really?
On that
You can
show.
tell too. He's one of them guys that'll he just get it done.
You
I'm
ain't
your
shit.
buddy.
Really
I ain't
good
lying
at
to you. I'm your buddy.
Yeah,
That mustache
And
tells
he
it
can get
all.
drunker quicker than anybody ever seen in my life.
yeah. We always
Really?
accused him. You know, he looks a little bit like Dale Earnhardt, don't he?
does.
He does.
And but now he's a damn mountain man.
He does have a really nice mustache.
He's
Hey, and when he distills, he has wood burning
Yeah.
and can judge how much to rake embers out, when to rake
Yeah.
more back in to control the temperature and stuff. So he's really good.
He'll get up in trees and stuff. You know, y'all see him.
Look at
on
that.
there. Yeah, he does look
Yeah.
like Dale
That's a good
Earnhardt.
call right there.
he don't he. I don't think I'm lying here, but I don't think Mark eats any meat that he don't kill.
Wow, that's
you
impressive.
Really?
He told the production company, October comes, I'm done. No more filming.
Yeah.
Well,
Hell
why?
with
We need some more. It's hunting season.
So you were talking, Beaz, you were just saying he uses wood to distill, and you said something earlier about some of these guys that use electric.
Electric or steam.
What's the difference? What's the outcome?
Question.
Hell, when you got steam and electric, you just turn a knob. You've got to keep monitoring your fire.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a thermostat on an
Skill.
electric one.
Yeah.
So it's all you're right. It's
Well,
all
I
about
don't
skill.
think it's so much skill. It is just don't give a shit.
Well, there's no way you can scorch your liquor with steam or electric.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you've ever scorched a pot of beans, you can have one or two beans that scorch, and it screws up the whole pot. Same thing with liquor.
Gotcha.
You scorch the grain in it, you're done.
Yeah. Throw it out.
Yep.
Wow.
What about old Jim Tom now? He right there, I'm looking at his unaged rye. He seemed like
Come
he
on
was
now.
a wildcat gentleman right
He
there.
don't never shut up.
If you've been to the moon, he's been twice.
Is that what it is?
Big dicks you at every turn.
Yep.
Jim Tom is he's not doing very well health wise. He's in a nursing home now. Jim Tom had a stroke while filming with Digger and myself.
Yeah. Is that right?
And we told him, we said, we got to get you to the doctor. He said, nah, I'll be all right. He got all tangled up, and we could tell, you know.
Yeah, it was obvious. I mean, when it hit him, he reached over and grabbed my arm like that, and I looked, and his right ankle, his leg just turned in completely. And I said, Jim Tom, you're having a stroke. We need to get you the hell out of here.
Damn.
And he just looked.
Anyway, he wouldn't go. They took him home. He said, I'll go home. I'll go to the doctor next week. So he called me, and he said, by God, said, you know, Digger's right. Said, I took a stroke. I said, yeah, he said, I took a stroke, Mark. I said, the hell you had? Yeah, I had. But he's not doing good, and he's sent word that I could, if we wanted to come and visit with him, we could, you know. But now, there's nothing wrong with this. I mean, he can still.
They'll have to wait 2 weeks to close the casket and make sure him.
He's funny as hell.
He needs about 20 more strokes to knock his voice out.
God love him, man. That's terrible.
He'll talk down. He'll be Jim Thomas born on Christmas Day.
Is that right?
Yeah, and his mama was born on Christmas Day.
What?
Yeah.
That's
and
crazy.
and Jim Tom ain't his name. Marvin's his name.
Yeah.
I said, well, how in the hell did you get to be called Jim
That's
Tom? He
funny.
said, when I was born, said my granny picked me up and said, she looked at me and said, that's my little Jim Tom. And he said that I've been Jim Tom ever since.
Well, he told us once upon a time that he was named after popcorn.
Yeah, he told us he's named after popcorn.
He's getting his backstory for this show laid out. I'm named after Popcorn Sutton. Mark told him, he said, that's pretty big deal. Yes, it was. He said, yeah, especially seeing how you were born 6 years before popcorn.
Yeah, Jim Tom was born in 1940, and he said, yeah, I was named after Marvin Popcorn Sutton. I said, well, he wasn't born to 46. He said, well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned.
Yes.
He gets caught in so many lies, it don't stretch him.
But I asked him, he rode that old moped, you know, he didn't have no driver's license. I said, can you drive a car? He said, oh, yeah, I can drive a car. I'm a good driver. I said, well, why don't you? He said, I hold North Carolina's state record for DUI. He said, I'm the DUI champ of North Carolina. Wow. I said, no shit. I said, how many you got? He said, 21.
God.
21!
Yeah, he said, I'm hoping to get my license back one of these days. I said, wrong answer, but thanks for playing.
He said, now, in my defense, he said, you didn't take a lot of law enforcement to catch me. If I was a driving, I was a drinking.
That's a good.
That seems like a prison term amount of DUIs right there.
Yeah, 21.
He said more DUIs than years it takes to drink. That's pretty strong right there.
I mean, really?
That's pretty strong right there.
And now he's a Romeo, too. He thinks he's the ladies' man.
He's a cat daddy.
Oh,
we
he
did
loves
that.
the
We
women.
did that little memorial service for Roy Grooms up there at his trailer, at Jim Tom's trailer. Josh Owens brought his flavor of the week in. You know, he runs them off right regular. I don't know why a woman can't put up with him.
You talking about Josh? Yeah.
But and she was well structured. She was assembled about as good as any woman you ever seen in your life. I mean, you didn't have to look twice to know she was a girl.
She is a girl.
And Jim,
I don't know what she identified as, but she is a girl.
Said, "Come over here, sweetie. Come over here, sweetie. Get your picture made with him." Well, he reached around her shoulder and he just put that hand right on her tit. Well, she started squirming immediately, and we're all getting lined up to make a picture. And I said, "Jim Tom, get your hand off her titty." And he said, "Oh, that's my old bad hand. I don't." I said, "No." I said, "You're crippled on your left side."
That's my old bad hand there. I'm so sorry. Oh God.
She was well structured. I can't wait to use
I said,
that.
"I can't wait till I get that old where you grab a titty and don't get slapped."
Yeah.
When does this start?
Then they just. That's where they get in. Oh, bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
He didn't.
Yeah,
even know,
bless his heart.
Now, what kind of shape is Josh in now?
Round.
Have y'all talked to him?
He came
We
to
saw
see
him
us.
last week.
He came to see us at one of those events we did.
Yeah.
Didn't he have a wreck or something?
Horrible motorcycle wreck.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah, racing in Daytona.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's bad, but they had to put an eardrum back in when they pulled his leg back through.
Yeah,
It's bad.
He's hurt really bad. He was running probably 80 or so and just hit the wall dead on. Yeah, I thought he was killed. And he's broke all to hell, you know. But honestly, I guess for what he's been through, he looked pretty good, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, by comparison to what he used to be, he's looking all right.
I mean, he was all right. I said, what day next week's your funeral, our boss? He said, "What are you talking about?" Everything was the same.
Well,
you know?
we were leaving one of the liquor stores we'd been to, and then here come a little minivan, and I thought that the kids had got behind the wheel because it come in there on 2 wheels. And looked, and I said, "Hell, that's Josh." And hell, he's got you know,
Braces.
the them Velcro casts still on his legs.
Yeah.
Driving a damn minivan.
Stiff leg.
Both legs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can't walk.
He
I
can't
mean,
walk.
he can't
He-
stand up and walk on his own.
But he damn sure could drive a minivan.
Well,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what you call it.
Yeah, he had 4 big bags of weed there with him, and 2 of them were empty. I said, "Well, it's been a good drive, ain't it?"
He ain't got a main bone in him, you know, or one that ain't been broken for that
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, he's
But
covered them
you
all.
know, he just can't get out of his own way.
I met him before. It's been probably 4 or 5 years ago, but he used to run with the Southeast Gassers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
And
He sure did.
they raced down here at Bayleton.
Okay.
You know, which
yeah,
is
he had
20
an old
minutes from
Nova, old Gasser
Yeah.
Nova.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yep. So I met him down there at the drag strip. But yeah, he ain't scared of nothing to go fast.
No,
That's for sure.
I told him, I said, "Josh, you got to quit this damn racing." He said, "Man, I love it. Why would I quit?" I said, "'Cause you ain't no good at it." You know, I mean,
Somebody got to tell you.
yeah, you ain't worth a damn
Well,
at
you
it.
know,
You know?
Josh is one of these, and if he's listening, Josh, I love you, but I'm just telling you what the Lord knows, son.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I talk to him like a daddy. I mean, somebody needs to. But he's, you know, I said, "Look, son," I said, "you're getting paid a little bit of money." I said, "You need to get you a little store, buy you some stock." And I said, "Then you sell the racing parts for motorcycles and cars to people like you." He said, "What do you mean people like me?" I said, "Well, somebody that ain't worth a damn at racing but spends every nickel they get." He said, "Man, that's hurtful." And I said, "It's the damn truth." And I said, "Somebody needs to preach it
Yeah.
to you."
Yeah.
I said, "I'm
Move
sorry."
up on the food chain. That's
I
what
said,
it
"You
needs
pull
to
in the
do.
parking lot
But-
of my church, it says Church of the Painful Truth."
Yeah. He this motorcycle, he vintage motorcycle races. It's like a 1912 Harley that he wrecked on.
Suicide
You know, it
shifter
was
and
something another, you know, like that. But in his defense, this last wreck, they'd put down some track dry on some, and they didn't get it all up, and because the guy behind him wrecked too.
Oh.
But he got up high and got in it, and it just throwed him right into the wall.
Whoa.
But anyway, he's still breathing
Well,
to where he
good.
was last week.
Good.
You know,
That's good.
I just want you all to know something. Now, right here in this room, since we've been here, we have witnessed a miracle.
What's
What?
that?
It's been 12 minutes and Beaz hadn't said a word.
I know.
Oh, God. Look at him. He's over there fuming, too.
He's by the bus.
Vibrating.
I know, man. I know.
He's just excited. He's found somebody to drink that liquor.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
I'm just teasing, Beaz.
If
I'm
y'all
just
will drink
teasing.
that jar empty over there, they can go ahead and make 6 more jars. First 6 are about gone.
I'm just teasing you, Beaz. There ain't nothing wrong with your liquor.
No,
He
that's great.
He said he made this for the ladies, you know.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
why
he
we're all gobbling it up. Like,
Yeah. I'm drinking it like
Now
it's
that-
water on it.
No, that can't be true. Made for the ladies
should
because
approve.
Cassio's got a hog on him.
So what you're saying is his liquor is well structured.
well
Structured.
Hey, I'll say this. I was going to say this. We also have another moonshiner that's hurt bad, Craig Landry.
Yes, Craig.
Craig and Richard, the
Yeah.
two brothers from New Iberia, Louisiana. Craig had a wreck going 38 miles an hour on a unicycle.
A unicycle.
An electric
Unicycle.
unicycle.
I didn't know they'd go that fast.
Malfunctioned and
They
pitched
don't
him
normally.
forward onto his face, and he broke every bone in his face.
how old is he?
Yeah.
His 30s maybe. You think
He's
Is
not
he,
old.
like that?
He's
He's
not
not
He
old.
may be early 40s.
I didn't know.
What?
Richard said he's got about 3 more surgeries coming up on his face.
Right.
here pretty
3
soon.
more surgeries.
Broke both his eye sockets, tore his nose away from his skull, broke
was on
his
it-
cheekbones, his chin, his teeth.
Was he on one of
his-
them little board things? Or
No, a
it's a
unicycle, a big
unicycle.
one, an actual
Isn't it an
unicycle.
unwritten rule to stay off of those damn things after you turn
Now,
40?
damn it.
Yeah.
It's just like going down there where the Titanic is. There's places humans ain't supposed to be, and them unicycles in the bottom of the ocean are on the top to the list.
Absolutely.
I didn't.
I wonder
Got to
if it
go
was
pee there, do you, buddy?
Yeah, he had to go.
Oh, okay.
He's got to go change his potato.
Yeah, he does.
Don't drop that hog in the bowl.
Yeah.
You know, unicycle. I mean, hell, whoever invented them had to be about a half bubble off
Hey,
plumb,
I'm
didn't they?
gonna tell you something.
I didn't know you
Damn,
could put a turbo on a unicycle, make it go that fast.
What were those things that come out a few years ago? Every kid had to have. They're
Oh, you
electric.
talking about the hoverboards?
Yeah, but
the
They
ones that
got
caught
that
on
great
fire?
big one skateboard wheel in the middle
Yes.
of it. Yeah.
I mean, talking about just screwing yourself up. Because
Yeah.
how many videos did you see on YouTube of just parents jumping on that thing and just
Eating
busting
it.
their head?
I
Just
know
eating
one
it.
that didn't.
Yeah. No, I didn't either.
I'm smarter than that.
I still got a crack
I'd rather
in
have-
my ass from limbs.
Oh yeah. You tried to ride one, didn't you?
I'd rather have a sister in a whorehouse than have one of them.
So you're set.
That's what I say. That's what I say about people
Them some
driving
bitches
Dodge.
right there.
Is that what you're talking about, Charlie? Those things?
Yeah, those things.
Yeah,
right
the
They
there.
make
hover
another
tech
one that's
stuff.
got one wheel in the middle.
Yeah.
You got to balance 1 foot.
It's like
Yeah.
a skateboard
But this
with a wheel
thing
in the
here,
middle.
I mean, you make it propel and stuff somehow with your feet,
Yeah,
don't you?
that's
There,
that,
right
that,
there.
that right there will hurt you.
I wonder if that's what he got hurt on right there.
That's what I was.
Now
wondering.
those,
No, it was
those
a
things,
unicycle, a
like
big
circus?
tier. It,
Like
yeah,
Barnum
like,
and Bailey circus.
yeah, it looks like a
unicycle.
bicycle
But I-
wheel
but I have
with
a-
a seat on the top.
How do
of
you
it.
go 38 miles an hour? Was it electric?
Downhill.
Yes.
Down a hill.
Yes,
Well, I mean, yeah, I get it down a hill, but
yes, it was
I tell you,
powered.
the Liberty Mutual commercial that's got the guy riding one on the deck that
Oh,
flips
yeah,
over
yeah.
into
Oh
the-
yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how do you squeeze the throttle.
Don't know. Don't know.
You got to go downhill on them
Look at
all
that.
the
Oh,
time.
here we go.
Oh,
That's
there you
what it
go.
is. Like
Oh hell!
$2,100.
34 miles an hour.
Here's the cool part.
Look at
Charlie
you.
bought us all of us. one.
Look under your seat.
Nice guy.
You get a unicycle. You get a unicycle.
That has.
by
I
the end of
guarantee you somewhere on it there's a disclaimer that says Digger cannot ride this damn
Look,
thing.
it says 75 miles long
No,
range.
sir.
it'll go 75 miles on
34 miles an hour.
It'll go 75 miles on the battery charge. is
Hey,
what it's
34
saying.
miles an hour is fast, bro.
On that thing, it is. But yeah, he's got us those. We're all
Hell,
going to have
35
dislocated eye
miles an hour is
sockets.
fast.
35-degree climbing ability. Now, how in the hell would you ride one going
Hey,
uphill?
Dustin, see if you can find that. Hold on. See if you can find that video of the guys that ride those things up dirt hills. Like
That's crazy.
they
No
ride
chance.
those things up. I kid
No
you not.
chance.
The unicycles.
Yeah.
No.
Bees, I'm gonna get one of them, send them to you.
Okay.
Let
I'll
you-
just take the 2100. If you
You don't care. Will you take that 20? I'll give you $1 and you turn it into 2,200 and put it in ammunition.
yeah.
You want to win me over? Throw bullets out in front of me.
All right.
Look at this guy.
Oh, this guy's not good.
Look, his mom's yelling out the window. Be careful of that damn thing. Yeah. You're 47 years old. Now cut that shit out.
Mom's yelling
Don't you hit my flowers,
Oh,
Tommy.
there's videos of guys that know how to ride these things that do
Don't
the most
forget to bring the
insane
garbage
stuff
cans
you've
back
ever
up on the
seen.
road.
Nobody knows how to ride.
You've
this
got Fruit Loops on your shirt. Now you gotta be careful.
I've seen videos on YouTube of guys in like New York City, like picking them up over the curb and doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
No chance.
Here we go.
Look at that.
Here we go.
This
Hell,
guy.
far.
I told you,
Look at
watch
this
this.
shit.
That's
Look at
insane.
Nope, nothing.
Well, at least they've got helmets on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, they ain't got a big
Wow.
hog, or they couldn't ride it. Like that, you know?
No, but they got a big set of nuts.
Look, those guys are booking
Look how
ass on that
fast
thing.
they're
Look at that
going.
thing.
That's
Gee.
Fine, dude.
crazy.
Look,
Way
he-
too
Look
fast.
at this dumbass.
What?
But
Look
he
at
said-
this dumbass.
But you know, you play stupid
That's a
games,
bigger
you win
dumbass.
Yeah.
stupid
Oh,
prizes.
see, he went on the side road around that
On the shoulder?
semi-truck.
They've
Yeah.
got, there's also YouTube videos of these guys riding these things on like dirt trails.
Wonder
Yeah.
where we can go visit.
There, here we go. Look at this.
All
shit.
you got to do is look for the big line of ambulances. And they'll be
These guys are out in gravel.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that's
a rock.
unreal.
It looks like just a rock would throw you all
You
out.
think?
Yeah,
of
done. You're done.
You know, I was a little skateboarding kid, and that's what your enemy was, little gravels. Hell,
So-
Oh, yeah.
it put you in orbit.
What happened to my head slapping it on the ground too many times.
That's,
Yeah, we didn't know about helmets
Yeah.
or elbow
There's that
pads.
one-wheeled one right there out in the woods.
Yeah, them river hippies up there. And over there. We've got a rafting community on our Whitewater River, and I call them river hippies.
Is that all the kayaks and
And is
stuff?
that thing, is it
Oh,
self-propelled?
rafts
It is,
and
ain't
Yeah,
it?
it's
yeah,
electric.
it's battery
electric.
operated.
And it works how
Those
so
are the ones that lit up in the middle of the night, I think.
Y'all live up there by
Assholes.
the Coe?
No, we're
No.
on the Pigeon. Oh,
Pigeon.
Coy, that's baby shit compared to the Pigeon. Hell, they're still hunting bodies in the Pigeon River.
Are they?
Yeah, but I mean, they were thrown in there by somebody.
Right.
yeah.
We're thrown in there.
I'm not sold on the. You know,
No.
that's one of the things. You lean forward, it goes forward. You lean back, it
Stops.
go back or stop.
Hey, Maestro, look
Piss
us up
that.
some wheelchairs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
That's
at.
a segue.
Rascals. Pull up some rascals.
Yeah,
That's
get
more
us some-
our speed.
Hey, look. Oh.
Oh, now that would have been me. Except that thing when it reached up and hit me in
I'm
my
going to
nuts.
tell you something now. I ain't the damn brightest bulb on the tree, but
Yeah.
I never was into shit that made me hurt.
No, look at this.
Wait a minute.
Jumping it off a
that
damn retaining
moonshiner?
wall. Whoa.
Oh,
What's
there
the
we go.
What's the number one injury on moonshining?
Thinking hot metal was
Hangovers?
cold metal.
Bees. That's my favorite line.
He was so sincere when he said it.
Yeah.
It's just like cold metal.
Yeah. I was complaining, and then it turned into a bit. So,
It was fantastic. He came to our radio show, and we're like, "Man, when you been on Moonshiners, what's the number one thing you learned?" And he said it. It wasn't a joke. He goes, "Hot metal looks just like cold metal."
He
I
was
laughed
correct.
for 30 minutes.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
God.
Caesarean about it.
But
He
the thing
was.
about it is, he was told don't touch that.
Yeah.
We told him don't touch it.
I had to learn, though. I had to learn why.
Well, how many damn people touches the sign that says wet paint?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
True.
It just
Yeah,
happens.
happy,
Yeah.
I don't believe that shit.
How many more years y'all think you got to do?
Come on now.
0.
You're already over.
Yeah, our
it?
meter burn up.
How many more years are you contracted to be on TV?
Yeah.
0. We're
Zero.
Wait, you're
It's
done?
year to year now.
done.
We don't know.
Web.
What do you mean you don't
Oh,
know?
this is a negotiation tactic
yeah,
by them. I
this
know
is
what they're
bullshit right here.
No,
What do you mean? Do you have a
Bless your
contract?
heart.
Yeah.
Bless their heart. Bless their heart.
This is the easiest way to explain it. We're tired of listening to damn idiots.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I mean, you get
So
somebody,
what are you doing in
somebody
this
New
room
York-
right now?
Yeah.
Well, it's amazing what you'll do for your friends.
For you buddies.
Now,
It's,
It ain't that we're necessarily through, but we don't have any say so hardly at all over the content anymore.
Yeah.
And it's just getting more and more content that we don't like and we don't
Sure.
want to do. And you know, and there's no hard feelings here. You know, we're so far all on good terms. And but
I did give
I'm
them
ready.
1 hour the other day.
I'm ready to bona fide be retired. I retired from my day job in February of 20, and hell, I'm 64 years old and I'm ready to be retired.
Yeah.
So, But also, I never say never because it usually bites me in the ass when I do.
Sure.
So I'm just going to, we're still thinking about it.
There you go.
I gave him 1 hour the other day. One of our field producers, our favorite guy, Pete. And I told him, I said, I'll come, but I'll give you 1 hour. I said, you got 1 hour from the time I walk in the door and I'm done.
Yeah.
And they got it out. So
season 12 just aired.
It did.
Yeah, so
Season
13 now, right.
Season 13.
Is it in question?
No, it's being filmed right now.
Yeah, they're
Season
working on it
14 is in question?
Yeah, I don't know. We never knew over one season at a time.
Yeah, this always in question
It's
each
always
year.
in
You never know.
That's what I
man.
wanted to see. Okay.
Who would have ever thought that this show would have lasted 12 seasons?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty. I mean, I can see it. I mean, it's an interesting show. It's a good show. That's why people like it so much. You guys are characters.
It's incredible.
Characters,
incredible.
yeah, just characters. They'll see how bad we screw
it
up.
has to be
Wipe
something.
your lips off when you get done.
It had to be something.
He's paid off on election bets before.
Yeah.
He's paid off on election bets before.
Charlie knows.
Now, like I said earlier, $50 is $50. Don't knock it.
That cell phone bill ain't going to pay
So
itself.
look.
You know what I mean?
So look, yeah, no, man. Hey,
I can do it like that, Charlie, but it gives me the hiccup.
does it?
I can't. I've still got a gaggle reflex.
Oh my God! Y'all want to go? Y'all, we gonna wrap up here in just a second. Y'all want to go for a ride in the little blue missile out there?
What's that?
You go ahead, man.
I don't know
I'll
if
let you drive it.
I don't know if I can get in it.
Oh, hell, that'd be the best part of doing it.
What's the blue
Yeah,
missile?
let's do it.
The blue
supercharged.
supercar out there.
Oh, that's the
Weasel.
blue missile?
Yeah. I mean, I
look
not
good
really.
in
I
that
just said that, but you know,
I mean,
now,
you said
now
it
you're
like
making it
everybody
sound
knew
cheesy.
it. Yeah, no.
He goes,
You
wait,
said it
no,
like
it's the
everybody knew it.
blue
Cassio,
missile.
you're making it weird.
Yeah,
now.
that's
Yeah,
that's
I'll
the
drink some
name.
more Killer Beaz ambrosia.
That's the name of one of my wife's favorite toys.
Oh, is it the blue missile?
She's probably getting familiar with it right now.
Yeah.
When you're out of town.
Oh, honey,
Yeah.
she's saying, get on that blue missile.
Hey,
Sorry, baby. Sorry, Big Sal.
Oh, God.
all right, so if they go to the store, the best moonshine to buy is yours, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, the hazelnut rum.
Hazelnut
I
rum.
thought it was the
Rye
apple.
apple. The rye apple.
All right, here we go. A debate. That's why I brought it up. Hazelnut rum. And
Rye
you say-
apple.
Rye apple.
It's so good you got to lay down to drink it.
Oh, damn.
I would say hazelnut rum, in my opinion,
That's your
Oh.
opinion.
between the rye apple and the hazelnut.
I knowed
rum.
he'd get me back.
Well, just for
Son of a bitch ain't ever on your team, is he?
Only when he
yeah,
gets up.
there it is,
There you
right
go,
there.
Russ.
All right.
Hazelnut rum.
So here's my question. If we had hazelnut rum in the store and hazelnut rum right out of the damn tap, what's the difference? Nothing?
Not a thing.
Not
Man,
really.
That's what
you
we
buy
like
in
to
the
hear.
store, what you buy in the store is way more precise. We don't. I mean, we
Yeah.
don't measure.
We
shit.
can't.
Sure.
We can't count on every run being consistent. They don't
Yeah.
always taste the
It
same
tastes
because we
okay.
can't control.
The
But you guys gave these guys a
Oh, yeah.
generic recipe.
Yeah. They have. That's our recipe.
So that's dialed in.
Yeah.
So moonshine doesn't have to steep. It's good to go. Like you don't have to let it
Depending-
steep, depending on what it is.
Any alcohol when it comes out of the still is moonshine.
Gotcha.
There we
When
go.
it's in the raw form, it's moonshine. That
There we
white
go.
clear liquor,
Yeah.
you can put mash in a pot that's black as midnight, like that rug. When it comes out, it's crystal clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once you age it or you post flavor it, whatever you do, that's when you get your final product.
Where can the 14 people that's watching this podcast right now, where can they go and buy your moonshine?
Well, here's an easy step to take, guys.
Come on.
It's easy. Findmoonshine.com.
Yep.
Is that Ralph?
And then
You
you put
can-
your zip code in, and
Yeah.
it'll
You
tell
can
what's
click on
close.
to. You can click on to
Well, that's
Sugarland's
number
website.
down one, son.
Is that where you are going to
There's
make the most
Sugarland.
amount of money from selling it?
Yeah.
Fine moonshine.
No, we don't.
What's
we,
that High Rock vodka right there?
Yeah,
What's
what is
that?
that?
That's a vodka that Dale and Amy Earnhardt endorsed.
Is that
Really?
It's really good
And it's
vodka.
good.
It's really, really good
Yeah.
vodka.
So
It's 88 proof.
findmoonshine.com, search Killer Beaz Appalachian Ambrosia.
Hey, cheers right here.
It won't even come up because that's a legitimate website.
Hey, let me
I
Sugarland,
feel so good. I'm about to slide
go to
out of this chair, you know what I
sugarlands.com
mean?
and there's a locator there.
Now,
sugarlands.com.
Yeah,
and you can
It's
go-
everywhere.
Yeah.
if you'll get on with your phone, usually it'll pop up. go to sugarlands.com. There'll be a little pop-up come up for the Mark and Digger Shiners Club.
Yeah, sign up for that.
And we do, and you can look on YouTube. There's some of that stupidity we've done on there.
Right.
I mean, it's not a stretch.
It don't cost anything. It's free, and we do crazy stuff, and we'll send you little things when we're doing the Shiners Club live and whatnot.
Yep.
But
now you're at sugarlands.com. Now listen one more time.
What's that website? What's that website?
FindMoonshine.
Find Moonshine.
And a partridge in a pear
Find
Now
Moonshine.
you got it. Now hit the enter button.
Thanks.
God love and bless
I love
us all.
Thanks,
I
Jeff.
love these two hillbillies telling our producer how to do it. He's not got it down.
You're
And
not
they went to the same
They've got
website.
it down more than
So-
They
he
went to
does.
the same website.
Go to the-
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, it just cut. Well, I'll be damned if it didn't.
It
It
redirects you. It redirects you to Sugarlands.
Talk to
It
somebody
does,
in your
in fact.
company.
Yeah.
Hey, boss, if I was you back there, I'd tell him to go to hell.
All right, right there, Dustin. Now you see where it says find. No,
Yeah.
scroll back down.
Okay, go up top,
Right there.
find, and don't say any product. Go
Yep.
click down, see if Killer Beaz Ambrosia Moonshine.
No.
Well,
no.
imagine that.
Butter
It is not.
pecan.
Go on down below.
Eggnog.
Right there, Mark and Digger.
Mark
Mark and
and
Digger's Rye Apple
Diggers.
Moonshine.
Peanut butter and
right
jelly.
We're actually going to be doing
Put your zip
some
code in.
meet and greets in Alabama sometime this
Wait, where?
year. I don't know.
Is it on the site?
How can they find that? Find Moonshine?
No, join Mark and Digger's Shiners Club, and then everywhere we're going to be, it'll be on there. You'll get an alert.
How do we do that? How do we join that?
Go to sugarlands.com and
On your phone.
Sugarlands.com.
and then there'll be a little drop down there. Join Mark and Digger's Shiners Club. Take you about 1 minute.
Yep.
Don't cost nothing.
And you're saying this will show you where you're going to be.
It'll show you where
Okay.
we're going to be, and you'll get all this foolishness that we do. We do
That's
little
what we
videos
need,
and
Charlie.
shit.
I'm
Charlie,
signing
that's
up.
what we
It's on,
need.
and all the old content. They've got a YouTube page, I reckon.
Let me tell you something. This is what was really humbling, Beaz. I don't know if we've told you this or not.
Uh-oh.
We started, the idea of this came about back about
November. No,
October
Yeah.
last year. And when the Sugarland owners, he agreed. He said, yeah. He said, how many members do you think they will have by the end of the year?
Yeah.
And he said, well, we hope to have 10,000. And our first little live was like 5th of November or something like that.
During one of the episodes.
So that night when it come on and there was a QR code to where you could sign up,
Sure.
it crashed all the servers.
Wow.
And at the end of the year, instead of 10,000, we had 120,000.
Come on now.
That's got to
Come
be.
on now.
That's got to be humbling, right?
It's
Come
very
on
humbling.
now. Yeah, that's applause right
it's
there,
awesome.
dude.
It's over 200,000 now.
What?
We tell people all the time we go to stores and there's a huge line. Well, thank y'all, but we wouldn't stand in line to see us, I promise.
People are
After
very
this
kind to
podcast,
us.
we agree.
Yeah, of
you know
course.
what I mean?
Yeah, tell them that faux pas that happened in
A fupa?
South Carolina.
Oh, Jesus
I
of
got a
Nazareth.
fupa.
Let me
This
tell you
is this is heart attack material.
Oh, my God. I'll tell you. We was in South Carolina last weekend, Beaz. I don't think you even know this either. And we left at 2:05 at our first meet and greet. And we had the second one was supposed to start at 3:30.
Yeah.
So we understood we was about an hour and 10 minutes away or something. So Digger, very easy mistake. I mean, he didn't obviously do it on purpose. We were working our way.
Stokes.
We were working our way back towards home, visiting stores. So
And that's what Stokes. And if you get on Instagram, look up Stokes Makes Jokes. That's Josh Stokes. I love him to death. He's the greatest guy on the planet. But I'll lay it out how it happened. Josh sent me 3 addresses,
Right.
and at the top of it said, "This is the next stop." And they were all those addresses under that. I said, well, hell, it's got to be this one. So, boom. There you
Well,
is. Look at
anyway.
Stokes in that
Makes
house.
jokes.
There's Stokes.
anyway, we drove, and the guy, Stokes called us. He said, how far out are you? And we said, about 3 minutes, we think. So we got Digger pulled us in, And hell, we was at the motel.
We were at the motel. We
where
were going back in
supposed to stay
Greenville,
that
South
Y'all
Carolina.
went the wrong way.
So we was 10 minutes late at that point.
Yeah.
It was 3:40 then. So I typed in a new and we was 99 miles away. 99 friggin' miles away.
Yeah. In a rental car in a damn Nissan Highlander.
Oh,
But
God.
that would be a Toyota
Or
Highlander.
Toyota Highlander, yeah.
But anyway,
Same thing. Same thing.
Stokes
Still
said,
just
I
as
got to
shitty.
tell these people. He said, there's 200 people here in line. And the store closes at 7 o'clock. They have to be closed at 7. I said, well, tell them we'll finish in the parking lot if we have to. But you know how kind people are to us. They stayed in that line an extra hour
Nobody
and 40
left.
minutes till we got there, hour and 30
Bless
minutes.
their hearts.
I had
Bless
that
their
little
hearts.
Highlander in the wind. He usually bitches about my driving. Hell, I was passing in the gravel on the shoulder, and he wasn't saying a
But you
word.
know, the thing about it is, and we told every one of them when they came, we're so sorry. You know, we pride ourselves on being on time.
Early if we
And
can.
you know,
It's
they
Stokes' fault. Were you quick to point that out?
No, I wasn't going to throw Stokes on the bus. He's too damn big.
But you know, they stayed. Each one of them told us not to worry about it. They made friends with other people standing in line.
Oh, it's a
But
beautiful
you know,
moment.
shit like that,
It
that's
happens,
just
cool.
man.
That's
Shit
pretty
happens. Shit
My damn
happens.
heart was a beating out of its chest. Oh, I said, hell, far I can't.
Oh, I felt like honestly, I felt like got slapped away from the table for farting or something.
Oh man.
Yeah, but now if you're going to buy a Toyota Highlander, now this just full disclosure on their part. About 111, it starts getting a little squirrely.
We've got a friend that actually has that exact vehicle, that Highlander. James, that's what James drives.
Good car.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
good.
it served us extremely well.
It sure did.
If
It
it had
held
just
together.
knowed the damn proper
It
place
held
to take us.
Yep, it held together real good.
Well, let's wrap it up, boys. Y'all check out Mark and Digger on Moonshiners, of course. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know what that is.
Or the Mark and Digger Shiners Club.
Or the Mark and Digger Shiners Club.
Grabbion's a jar, a Killer
Or-
Beaz is she
I was
shining.
about to say the Killer Beaz.
I'm
baby.
getting the bees.
Ambrosia, baby.
So bees, it's September. When?
Come on.
What's the date again?
September 1st.
That's for here in Alabama.
I'm gonna
right?
take a
Correct.
shot.
September 1st.
Correct. And with that being said,
Yeah.
friends, quit asking for moonshine on Facebook.
Yeah, you do not ask for moonshine.
Honestly, that's a big deal, Beaz.
I mean,
The fact
we
that
Look
you're
at that
getting in the
picture right there.
state.
Y'all
Yeah.
went down to Olin Mills down there at Sears and got that.
Come on,
that
Mike.
looks good.
Actually, Sugarland's paid an actual photographer to come make
We look good enough to take Chinatown, walk around fireworks display, don't we?
Hey, Charlie, why don't you
Yeah.
get your guitar and let's play a song, play us out today.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
You boys like any country music? Or?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who's your,
Yeah, if it's
who's your
Waylon-
favorite artist?
But, hey, have y'all ever heard Bird? Shit, I need to stay out of that thing. Too.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard Bees play guitar?
Oh,
we
yeah.
have. And Beaz can.
What are you playing? What are you playing?
I got to tune
That's
it.
called a guitar.
Let me tune this thing. man.
There, damn it.
Hell, where do you get them?
Bees, you want to play it?
They got a picture of
thank
that
you.
at that rehab facility.
Not time to unveil yet. That'll be on your next album. I'll come in.
Oh, look at that.
I
Yeah.
don't
You
use
want
a
a
pick.
pick?
Picks for pussies. I don't use that shit.
Digger said.
Whoa. You heard that, didn't you, Slash?
Slash.
All right, who's the singer? Who's the singer of the bunch
Mark
over here?
Wayne Ramsey.
No, I
All
do.
right,
Mark,
Mark.
come on, Mark.
I'm
He
not
sounds like
saying-
Willie Nelson.
You
What,
do?
hey,
know.
Mark, right, here's the question. Right now, we go to a bar. We're singing karaoke. What are you singing?
I ain't never done that.
Don't lie.
I'm
Mark.
not. No, I can't carry a damn tune in a sack.
Days, when you think of these guys, what do you think about, man?
They're my mentors
Yeah.
in distilling, man. They took me under their wing. They beat my ass, made me stronger and tougher, and
There
taught
you
me
go.
how to do
I
it.
told you it was
and
going
I
to make you
appreciate
stronger.
It. Yeah, I love them, man. They
And after that heart surgery, he was like a new man.
I came in and showed off, didn't I?
Yeah.
No, Beaz has been great. Everything he's done, you know,
Yeah.
he's earned it.
Yeah,
We
we're
love
mad.
Bees.
He's
man.
not. He's a genuine article and a outstanding comedian.
Unbelievable.
You
But
know,
his
he's-
feet
Great
do
dude.
look like a hobbit's feet.
And of all the moonshiners, he's
He
definitely.
looks like a hobbit's
No, my
feet.
feet.
Show your feet. Take your shoes off. Show 'em your feet.
They don't look like a
It's
hobbit's
like
feet.
a
They look
OnlyFans over here.
They don't look like hobbit's feet. They look like damn
Little
possums.
mouse feet.
Little
What
mouse
you told
feet.
me.
Y'all remember that time you did a moonshine deal? And
Oh,
the
yeah, I
and the
remember
guy,
that one.
And the guy gave you a flamethrower.
Oh, I didn't see
A
that.
flamethrower on a gun. Y'all remember that?
I don't think
watch
they.
that episode again. I
Yeah,
must
we'll
have
have to
been really
watch that one
high.
I'm gonna
Is
watch
that not
again.
aired yet?
Yeah,
Probably not.
That's a good episode. It's gonna be right.
yeah, it's gonna be off the damn chain.
These are like them burners now, won't it?
I like these burgers.
I thought.
right.
I thought.
That's how you like Big Sloppy now.
Big sloppy. That's it.
I thought I liked Cassio sober, but I'm really liking him drunk. Thank you, Killer.
You're welcome,
Thanks
sir.
to
Hey,
this
yeah, I appreciate that,
ambrosia,
Killer
baby.
Beaz. His breast bleaching my
She
fucking
shed
hair. This whole side's blonde. You
We've had
can't
long-
see it.
Hey, she shed approved, baby. She shed approved.
Hey, let's get out of here before this damn podcast gets taken down.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right now, before it does. Okay.
Thank y'all. Hey, Mark, Digger,
Hey, man.
Beaz. Thank y'all so much
Hey,
for
hey,
hanging
glad
out
to be
with us,
here.
man. Seriously.
Thank
It's
you
been
for
a good
having
time.
me.
Incredible.
It's been a lot.
Take a bow, Bees.
It's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
We do appreciate y'all, but hell, y'all could have brought us something.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Hey, listen,
ain't
we
never
love you
gonna-
guys. We're out. See you next week.
All right.
You get away with love.